Hello everyone. Now we have discussed about the subject CE 8395 Strength of Material for Mechanical Engineers. So Unit 2 heading Deflection of Beam. The course outcome of in this unit is after successful completion of the student should be able to apply the stress distribution of shear and bending in various sections of beam. The knowledge level of in this unit is K3. We have discussed about the problem based on Macaulay's method. We have find out the deflection and slope using the method of Macaulay's method. So problem, a horizontal beam AB is simply supported at A and B 6 meter apart. The beam is subjected to a clockwise couple of 300 kilonewton meter at a distance of 4 meter from the left end A, full stop. If E is equal to 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter square and I is equal to 2 into 10 raised 8 mm power 4. Determine using Macaulay's method. First one, the deflection at a point between couple is acting. The deflection at a point where couple is acting. Second, the maximum deflection. The maximum deflection. So once again I will read the problem. Listen. A horizontal beam AB is simply supported. So the beam is simply supported beam. The point A and B. The total distance of A and B is 6 meter. The beam is subjected to a clockwise couple of 300 kilonewton meter. The clockwise couple of 300 kilonewton meter at a distance of 4 meter from the left end. From the left end A. If E is equal to Young's modulus is equal to 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter square and I moment of inertia is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 8 mm power 4. So determine, we have find out using Macaulay's method. First one is the deflection at a point where couple is acting. Second, the maximum deflection. So that is the we have find out the two values. So given data, Young's modulus is equal to 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per millimeter square and I, that is moment of inertia, 2 into 10 raised to 8 mm power 4. So to find deflection at C, then second maximum deflection, second point maximum deflection. So that is the diagram, that is the given diagram. So the beam A and B supported, simply supported, the point C will be acted the couple. So that is 120 kilonewton meter, distance of 4 meter will be acting on the couple twisting. So the total length of the beam is 6 meter. So next, taking moment about A. So the beam is simply supported beam. So they have a two reaction forces. So first of all, we got take it the reaction force taking moment about A. So reaction force B into total distance of the beam, that is 6 is equal to 300. So R is equal to 50 kilonewton. So we have calculated the reaction force at B point. Next we have calculated the reaction force at A. So we are taking the equation. We know that total reaction force equal to total load. Total reaction force equal to total load. But the beam will be, no load will be acted, so that load will be 0. So RA plus RB is equal to 0. So the total reaction force equal to 0. The load will be, no load will be acting on the in this beam. So we are taking the load is equal to 0. So RB is equal to minus RB, that is minus 50 kilonewton. Next, bending moment equation between A and C, mx equal to ei d square y by dx square, that is the common mx equal to ei d square y by dx square. So we apply the values. So 50x minus 120, 50x minus 120, that is equation number 1, that is equation number 1. So 50x means that is the RA into x, that is Ra into x, reaction force Ra into x, that is 50, minus couple, twisting couple, that is 120. The Ra into x, that is 50x, 50 into x minus 120, that is equation number 1. Next, integrating the equation 1. So we have integrating the equation 1. So we got it, ei dy by dx equal to, so integrating that term will be integrated, ei dy by dx equal to 50, x will be integrated x square divided by 2 plus c1, that is the integration constant, minus 120 integrated 120x, that is equation number 2. Again we go integrating equation 2 with respect to x. So we go again integrating the equation 2. So ei is equal to 25x cube divided by 3 plus c1x. So the c1 will be integrated, that is the c1 into x plus c2, that is also integration constant, minus 120x will be integrated 120x square divided by 2. So we can simplify that equations. So ei is equal to 25x cube divided by 3 plus c1x plus c2 minus 60x square, that is equation number 3. Next we will apply the boundary condition. When x equal to 0, y is equal to 0, that is the first boundary condition. Then second boundary condition we will apply the x equal to 6 meter, that is the distance between a and b, length x equal to 6 meter, then y is equal to 0. So applying the first boundary condition in this equation 3. So we have using in this equation 3. So C2 is equal to 0. We have calculated the C2 value. C2 is equal to 0. Next, equation 3 reduce the EIY is equal to 25x cube divided by 3 plus C1x minus 60x square, minus 60x square. So apply the second boundary condition in equation 4. Apply the second boundary condition in equation 4. So 0, 25 divided by 3, 6 whole power cube plus C1 into 6 minus 60 into 6 square. So we are simplifying that value. We got the C1 value. C1 is equal to 60. C1 is equal to 60. So we will find out the C2 and C1 value. Next, EIY is equal to 25x cube divided by 3 plus 60x minus 60x square. That is equation number 5. That is equation number 5. The deflection at the C when x equal to 2 meter. When deflection at the C, x equal to 2 meter. The distance between C, so they have a 2 meter. Okay. The couple will be acting on A and C, that is 4 meter. The remaining length is 2 meter. So we are taking the deflection at C point, remaining length x equal to 2 meter. So we apply the equation EI y is equal to 25 divided by 3, 2000 square plus 60 into 2000 minus 60 into 2000 square. So deflection y is equal to 6.643 into 10 raised to 10 divided by 2 into 10 raised to 5 into 2 into 10 raised to 8 is equal to 0.00166 millimeter. That is the deflection. So y deflection is equal to 0.00166 millimeter. Next, the slope becomes 0 when the maximum deflection occurs. The slope becomes 0 when the maximum deflection occurs. Therefore, dy by dx equal to 0. dy dx equal to 0. Next, applying this condition in equation number 2. Applying this condition in equation number 2. So, we are using dy by dx equal to in 0. That condition will be applied on equation number 2. C1 is also 0. So, 0 is equal to 25x square plus 60 minus 120x. So that is the equation. We can write it 25 square minus 120x plus 60 is equal to 0. So we can write the equation, writing the formula for x equal to b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That formula will be applied on. So that is the a value, that is 25, that is the b value 120, that is the c value 60. So we are applying the formula x equal to b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That formula will be applied. So a value is 25, b value is 120, and c value is 60. So we apply that value in this equations formula. We got the value of x equal to 0.567 meter or 4.233 a meter. So we have here two values. We have here two values. So at x equal to 0.567 meter, the deflection y is equal to, so we are applying that value in that equations, deflection equation. We got the y is equal to 0.00037 mm. Deflection y is equal to 0.00037 mm. Next, we have apply the second value of 4.233 in the deflection equation. X, so the y is equal to 0.016 mm. So therefore, the maximum deflection occur the distance of 4.233 from B. Okay, so we have take it that value, maximum deflection y is equal to 0.0166 mm. That is the larger value deflections. So the maximum deflection occur at the distance of 4.3233 meter from B point. So y maximum is equal to 0.016 mm. The reference textbook R.K. Bensal, Strength of Material, HME publication. UC Jindal, Strength of Material, Asian Books Private Limited. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.